Hey guys, Wayne here from H2 Tech Videos, doing a quick video today on the LG K7. We're going to show you a couple of just tips and tricks to help you maximize and have more fun with your phone. The first one is going to be a really simple one. It's a shortcut to get to your apps, and basically all you do is hold down on your home screen and it will show you a couple of options here. So we have our apps, so you have couple of your most used apps right on the front right here. Then you have your widgets, and this is if you want to add one to your home screen to just customize it, and there's a ton of different widget options. And then there's also wallpapers, so if you don't want to change the background, it's really as easy as picking from your gallery live wallpaper or your Google Plus photos, or there's a couple of stock wallpapers that do come with it that are pretty nice as well. In fact, let's change it to this one, and that one has a little bit of more of a pop to it. And now we have that nicer, funner background just like that. So that's going to be our first tip and trick. One, how to change the wallpaper, but two, just that little shortcut just by holding down on the home screen, and that allowing you to make those changes and also have a shortcut right to your apps and most used apps. So the ones that will come up are the apps you have used the most as well. So it kind of orders it based on how you use your phone, okay? So the next one is going to be your switches, and this is you're going to find this at the top of the screen. If you swipe down from the top, you'll have these little switches up here, and these are different shortcuts. Turning on your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, rotation lock, sync, even your flashlight. All that's going to be up here. Now, the tip is that if you go all the way to the end and tap on Edit, you can see the list of all of the switches that are available. So at the bottom here, there's a couple that are not up there, but you can check those. So screen color inversion, which is rarely used. Data enable, which you may want to turn off sometimes to conserve your battery. So I'm going to turn that one on. There is screen timeout, so you can set, hey, how long does the screen sit on before it times out. And then the battery saver, I'd also turn this one on. And then now we can actually order them based on the importance, which ones you would use the most. So for me personally, I would put the flashlight up higher because, you know, it's just always good to have that right there. You can quickly get to it. Sound profile, I'm going to uncheck that. That one's not as important to me. Bluetooth I use a lot, so I'm going to move that one a little bit higher. And GPS. Or even I'd say probably the battery saver. And the important thing is, like, the first 5 are the ones you're going to see when you swipe from the top. So if I close this and swipe from the top, those first 5 are the ones I'm going to see first. And actually, there we go. Those first 5. So now I've got my flashlight. It's higher up on the list. You have this cool Capture Plus, which is basically the easiest way to take a screenshot, which is just tapping there, and then you can even write on the screen right after. So definitely want to customize that, organize it to what you're going to use the most, and you know, definitely going to help you with using your phone. Now our next tip and trick is going to be this little option right here, which I love. So you actually have the volume right on the notification panel, and it's sort of irritating. Most phones you only have the option of the buttons, and obviously on the LG K7 the volume is on the back. So if you don't want to always have to reach to the back, you literally just swipe from the top and your volume is right here. And if we tap on this little settings wheel, you also have access to all of the different volume levels. So not just the ringer, which is the main one, but your notification sound. So this is and it goes off quick, so you gotta move fast. This is if you get like a text message or email. Your volume for your music, you know, how loud do you want that to be? So this is just a really cool shortcut to get there. You don't always have to reach behind the phone and use those volume up and down buttons. So gotta love that. And our next one is a really cool one. This is Screen Pin, and this is simply by tapping the Running Apps button right here. And you'll notice that next to each app you have this little pin, and basically you can pin apps. And what will happen is when you hit clear all, because you want to close out your running app so it doesn't drain the battery, whatever is pinned will stay open. So for example, I'm going to close all of these right now, but let's say I open up Instagram. Okay, so let's open Instagram. Close that. I'm going to open Awesome Calculator. Close that. Pandora is the one that I want. So I'm going to find Pandora. And let's even move that to our home screen. So I'm going to open up Pandora. Now, I'm sure this has happened to a lot of you guys. It happens to me all the time where you may go to your recent apps and you hit clear all, and if you have a song playing with Pandora, it automatically stops it because it has closed that app. Well, guess what? I can pin Pandora just like that, and now if I hit clear all, it doesn't close Pandora. Pandora will stay open because that app is pinned. And you may also want to do this if you're like watching a YouTube video in the background, or Spotify or Google Music. If you pin it, it won't close it when you clear everything else out. So definitely love this feature. I think this is a great little tip that I found. I definitely wanted to share with you because I get so irritated, because once you close Pandora, you can't go back to that song. You can go back to the station, but it's not going to play that same song where you left off, and you're kind of screwed. So this is definitely just a really easy way to keep that running all the time. Okay? And finally, this is our last tip and trick. If you hold down on the running apps button or recent apps button, which is right here, it actually brings up a shortcut. And this shortcut gives you a couple of different options. So this is how you get to your settings quickly. You have your lock screen options, you have your home screen options. All that's available just by holding down this little square button on the bottom right here. Now, if you go to lock screen settings, and then we go to shortcuts, so customize shortcuts on your lock screen, here you can actually rearrange or pick basically what 5 apps are going to show up when you turn your phone on. So maybe you say, oh, okay, I really don't want to have the photo gallery there, for example. So I can tap on that and I can pick a different one. Maybe you say, I want to be able to launch Instagram right from the lock screen. Well, there it is. There's Instagram. Oh, I really wish instead of the camera, or maybe instead of the memo, I want, let's find another good one. I want Snapchat. Okay? So now I can save that, and then when we turn our phone off, so we just, there we go. All right. Let's turn it off. And we'll just do a couple of taps there. And now we have the apps that we want to be on the front. So that's just a really easy way to customize it a little bit more to how you want it. And again, customizing is great because we want to make the phone suit what we're going to use it for. So I hope these tips and tricks helped. We have a hidden feature video coming as well, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, favorite, and share the video if you did find it helpful. Make sure you also subscribe to HG Tech videos, and have a good one.